We start tonight with heartbreaking news from the world of reality television. Survivor host Jeff Probst's younger brother, Scott Probst, has sadly passed away at the age of 58. Brent Probst shared deeply emotional words on social media, expressing how much he will miss his brother, calling him a great brother, son, and friend. We look at the impact of this loss on the Probst family and the community that followed them.
Stop using your finger for notes, sketches, and edits. This Jam Jake stylus pen gives your iPad a smoother, more precise writing feel with palm rejection so your hand can rest naturally on the screen. It charges fast, works for hours, and comes with replacement tips. Perfect for school, work, or creative projects. Check the link in the comments to grab it on Amazon.
Switching gears completely, we turn to Washington, D.C., as the Trump-appointed FEMA Review Council has proposed sweeping changes to how federal disaster support is managed. This council is aiming to significantly shift responsibility onto states, tribes, and territories for disaster preparedness and recovery, proposing major overhauls to how federal dollars are distributed and how survivors receive aid. We break down the key recommendations that could drastically change the landscape of federal emergency response. Next up, we dive back into the Survivor drama as we look ahead to the season finale. With only 7 contestants left in the battle for $2 million, the tension is palpable as we look at the latest strategic moves. We are getting an exclusive sneak peek for episode 12, Inconceivable, revealing the aftermath of the recent tribal council, where Ozzy Lust was eliminated, and uncovering the complex maneuvering between Aubrey Bracco and Jonathan Young. And finally, we analyze the power dynamics shaping the game. We explore how Aubrey Bracco is plotting her next move, looking at her past strategies and her plans to eliminate potential threats like Rizzo Velovic and Siri Fields. Will Jonathan Young survive this scrutiny, or will Aubrey take him out? Don't miss the full reveal of what happens on the penultimate episode of Survivor 50 this Wednesday at 8 p.m. The family of reality television personality Jeff Probst is mourning the loss of his younger brother, Scott Probst, who passed away at the age of 58. Brent Probst announced the sad news on social media, expressing his deep sorrow, stating, "Some sad news, our brother Scott is no longer with us. He was a great brother, son, and friend. I will miss him so much. I'm so sad he is gone." The grief has been shared by family members. Amanda Probst posted that she was overcome with sadness, writing, "There are no words to describe the sadness I feel. I love my uncle so much and will miss him every day. Love you forever, Uncle Scott. I can't believe I'm writing this." Scott Probst was a key part of the Survivor production team alongside his brother Jeff. From 2006 to 2012, Scott contributed significantly to the show's camera and art departments, serving in roles such as art assistant, camera assistant, props assistant, grip, and video engineer on numerous episodes. Beyond Survivor, Scott has experience in other media, including work on video games like Medal of Honor, Rising Sun, and serving as a producer on the video games Medal of Honor, European Assault in 2005, and Command and Conquer 4, Tiberian Twilight in 2010. The Probst family has recently navigated another significant loss. In 2004, their mother passed away after a period of full-time care for dementia. Brent Probst shared his enduring love for her, noting, "She was the best mom, grandma, and just a fantastic person full of love and life. For the last couple years, she had full-time care for dementia and died 1 week before her 86th birthday. She had a great life, and I am certain that I am a good person because she and my dad raised me with love and humor. I will miss her every single day for the rest of my life." A council appointed by President Donald Trump has proposed sweeping reforms to the Federal Emergency Management Agency, suggesting significant shifts in how federal disaster support is managed, with the aim of accelerating federal spending and reducing bureaucracy. The report recommends placing greater responsibility for disaster preparedness, response, and recovery on states, tribes, and territories. Key proposals include overhauling how federal support is determined using a per capita formula, allowing states direct payments for disaster recovery within 30 days, and restructuring survivor assistance to focus primarily on emergency housing rather than long-term aid. Furthermore, the recommendations suggest shifting flood insurance policies away from the National Flood Insurance Program toward the private market. While council members, including former Virginia Governor Glenn Youngkin, emphasized streamlining processes to get Americans faster help, some disaster experts have voiced concerns that shifting responsibilities could leave gaps in support, particularly for low-income survivors. Homeland Security Secretary Markwayne Mullins stated the report provided a clear direction for reform, while the White House indicated a commitment to resources while encouraging state investment in resilience. The recommendations are now being sent to the Trump administration, though many reforms will necessitate congressional action. The council, co-chaired by Mullen and Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth, was formed to review the agency, which has faced calls for significant restructuring. The world of reality television is mourning a significant loss as Scott, the brother of celebrated Survivor host Jeff Probst, has passed away at the age of 58. Scott was a former crew member who contributed to the program across several episodes. This somber news was announced by Jeff Probst's brother, Brent, on Monday via Instagram, where Brent described Scott as a great brother, son, and friend, expressing deep sadness over his passing. The news comes at a poignant time for Survivor, as the show celebrates its 50th season and is nearing its grand finale with 7 contestants vying for the $2 million prize. The announcement has brought to light the show's history of honoring cast and crew members who have passed away, including a tribute in July 2024 following the death of Survivor Africa runner-up Kim Johnson. Jeff Probst has also navigated personal loss, having recently lost his mother, Barb, in November 2024, which the show previously honored with a tribute card in season 47. Survivor's longevity is attributed to the dedicated efforts of Jeff and the entire crew, including Scott. While the circumstances surrounding Scott's death remain unclear, the community is left reflecting on the impact of this loss on the program and its dedicated team. Questions are now circulating regarding whether a tribute to Scott will be featured in the upcoming episode of Survivor. Survivor 50 is heating up as the aftermath of a recent tribal council reveals shifting power dynamics and strategic maneuvers. The latest blindside, involving Ozzy Lust's elimination as the 17th player and the 7th member of the jury, has sparked intense speculation about who truly orchestrated the outcome. While Jonathan Young is publicly claiming credit for masterminding the blindside, the narrative suggests a more complex behind-the-scenes operation. Previous eliminations saw both Aubrey Bracco and Tiffany Irvin as masterminds, with Tiffany utilizing Jonathan Young as a go-between and Aubrey strategizing with Rizzo Velovic and Joe Hunter. However, insights from the post-elimination conversation suggest a different truth. It is revealed that Aubrey was the one who revealed Ozzy's entire game, a move that proved to be the catalyst for his exit, rather than Tiffany's direct plan implemented by Jonathan. Rizzo's subsequent comment to Ozzy confirmed this dynamic, indicating Aubrey's primary influence. Looking ahead, Aubrey is clearly focused on eliminating potential threats, drawing parallels to her past experience on Survivor. Kaya Wrong, she is determined to avoid past mistakes and plans to target anyone who poses a threat to her final game. Current speculation points toward Jonathan as a potential target, given his perceived overconfidence and the jury's potential to expose his credit claiming. Aubrey's confessional also suggests Siri Fields could be next on her list, though she may need to eliminate Rizzo and his idol first. The strategic chessboard continues to move, with the penultimate episode of Survivor 50 set to reveal further developments on Wednesday, May 13 at 8 p.m.